Water pollution, causes and contributing factors, impacts on the environment, ecosystem, and human health, current efforts or initiatives aimed at addressing water or air pollution, suggestions for individual or collective action to mitigate the problem. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances, often chemicals or microorganisms, contaminate a stream, river, lake, ocean, aquifer, or other body of water, degrading water quality and rendering it toxic to humans or the environment. Background of water pollution in South Africa. Water pollution in South Africa began with the discovery of gold in 1886, leading to acid mine drainage. After becoming a republic in 1961, the government built streptomycin plants to self-sufficiency in anti-tuberculosis drugs, which discharged waste into rivers in 1976. The Fincoat Reserve near Johannesburg was contaminated by a build-up of compounds from a pesticide factory, causing the first major drinking water resource pollution. In 1984, the Department of Water Affairs initiated the National River Water Quality Management Program, which monitored and managed South Africa's river water quality until 1996. The program helped create a national database of river water quality and alert the public about river health. In the early 2000s, a doctor was seriously injured in a water pollution incident in Howick, putting pressure on the government for new water legislation. Types of water pollution. Number 1, chemical pollution. This is caused by chemicals such as pesticides, fertilizers, or industrial waste that are released into the water. These chemicals can cause a range of problems, from damaging aquatic ecosystems to causing health problems in humans. Number 2, groundwater pollution. To keep the crops free from insects, farmers often use pesticides and various other chemicals. Those chemicals and pesticides get submerged into the soil through rainwater or irrigation water and get mixed up with the groundwater present beneath the earth, leading to water pollution. 3. Surface water pollution. Harmful chemicals and waste products from various sites such as factories, households, etc. come in contact with water bodies like lakes, ocean, seas, etc. Hence, when such substances are dissolved in water, it pollutes it. Number 4, suspended water pollution. Amongst all the types of water pollution, in this one of the pollutants from the air pollution contaminate water. Such minute particles enter the water but do not get mixed with the water molecules. Rather, those suspended particles form a layer of the silts on the surface of the water. Thus, all the nutrients from the water are removed and it gets polluted. Number 5, microbial water pollution. This is caused by the presence of harmful bacteria or viruses in the water. These can be introduced through sewage or runoff from farms or livestock operations. Bacterial pollution can cause diseases such as cholera, typhoid, or hepatitis. 6. Nutrient water pollution. This is caused by excess nutrients from agricultural runoff or sewage. Thermal pollution caused by the release of heated water pollution of water from power plants or other industrial facilities, and radioactive pollution caused by the release of radioactive material into waterways. Number 7, sedimentation. This is caused by the erosion of soil and other materials, which are then carried into waterways. The sediment can block sunlight from reaching aquatic plants, reducing oxygen levels in the water and harming fish and other aquatic life. It can also clog water treatment systems and reduce the quality of drinking water. Causes and contributing factors. Number 1, industrial waste. Factories and industrial plants often release toxic chemicals and pollutants into water bodies, contaminating the water and harming aquatic life. 2, sewage. Untreated or poorly treated sewage from household and urban areas can introduce harmful bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens into water sources, leading to waterborne diseases and contamination. 3. Mining activities. Mining operations can release heavy metals and other pollutants into water sources, contaminating the water and posing health risks to human and wildlife. Number 4, agricultural runoff. Pesticides, fertilizers, and animal waste from agricultural activities can run off into nearby water bodies, causing nutrient pollution and harming aquatic ecosystems. 5. Oil spills. Accidental or deliberate oil spills from ships, pipelines, or offshore drilling platforms can have devastating effects on marine life and water quality. Plastic pollution. Improper disposal of plastic waste such as plastic bottles, bags, and packaging can accumulate in water bodies and harm marine animals through ingestion and entanglement. 7. Urban runoff. Stormwater runoff from urban areas can carry pollutants such as oil, grease, heavy metals, and litter into water bodies, contributing to water pollution. Number 8. Deforestation. Clearing forests and vegetation near water sources can lead to soil erosion and sedimentation, which can degrade water quality and harm aquatic habitats. Number 9. Climate change. Rising temperatures and changing weather patterns can lead to increased water pollution through factors such as algal blooms, acidification, and changes in water pH levels. Impact on the environmental ecosystem and human health. Number 1. Environmental damage. Some pollutants can persist in the environment for long periods of time, leading to chronic pollution and ongoing harm to ecosystems and human health. This can have lasting effects on water quality, biodiversity, and the overall health of aquatic systems. Number 2, ecosystem damage. Water pollution can harm aquatic systems by reducing the quality of water, disrupting food chains, and damaging habitats. Pollutants such as chemicals, heavy metals, and nutrients can cause algal blooms, fish kills, and the destruction of aquatic plants and animals. Number 3, human health impacts. Water pollution can pose serious risks to human health, particularly when contaminating water is consumed or used for bathing, cooking, or irrigation. Contaminants such as bacteria, viruses, and toxic chemicals can cause illnesses such as gastrointestinal infections, skin rashes, and respiratory problems. Current efforts or initiatives aimed at addressing water pollution. Number 1, wastewater treatment. Wastewater treatment is a crucial solution to reduce water pollution by removing pollutants through chemical, physical, or biological processes. The treatment process involves several chambers in the facility, reducing toxic levels. To ensure optimal performance, wastewater treatment facilities use water treatment sensors like pH, conductivity, and oxidation reduction sensors to ensure proper removal of contaminants before reintroducing the water into the environment. Number 2, plastic waste reduction. To reduce plastic waste, it is recommended to avoid plastics, seek alternatives for plastic bottles, utensils, and straws, and recycle whenever possible. By doing so, we can help protect the environment and reduce the amount of plastic waste and that ends up in the ocean. Number 3, water conservation. To conserve water and protect the environment, it's crucial to focus on daily water conservation. Turn off the water when shaving or brushing your teeth. Opt for shorter showers or take a shower instead of a bath, which uses less water. If your landscape has plants, use only the amount they need. Water is a scarce resource, so it's essential to minimize water usage whenever possible. 4, septic tanks. Septic tanks are useful pieces of equipment that are able to treat sewage by efficiently separating the liquids from the solids. These tanks will use various biological processes to properly degrade the solid substances before the liquids flow directly into a land drainage system. Septic tanks limit water pollution by effectively getting rid of water pollution that is already in the water. Number 6, stormwater management. Stormwater management is crucial for protecting the environment and reducing water pollution. It collects pollutants from sidewalks, streets, and lawns and is pushed into storm drains, streams, and rivers. Treatment methods include sand, filtration, electrochlorination, reserve osmosis, and advanced oxidation. It's crucial to manage stormwater as it eventually reaches rivers, streams, and oceans, worsening pollution. Green agriculture. The agricultural sector uses 70% of Earth's surface water for livestock production and farming, leading to water pollution due to pesticides and fertilizers washing away with stormwater. To promote green agriculture, consider planting trees near water bodies to prevent chemicals from being washed away during rain and avoid using harmful pesticides. By adopting green practices, agriculture can become more environmentally friendly. Number 8, denitrification. Denitrification is a simple ecological process that's designed to convert nitrates directly into nitrogen gas, which helps to prevent nitrate from being taken into the soil and contaminating the groundwater. When too much nitrate reaches groundwater, the nitrogen content of the water is far too high, which causes algae and phytoplankton to grow at an accelerated rate. Suggestions for individual or collective action to mitigate the problem. Number 1, do not pour fat from cooking or any other type of fat, oil, or grease down the sink. Keep a fat jar under the sink to collect the fat and discard it in the solid waste when full. Number 2, do not dispose of household chemicals or cleaning agents down the sink or toilet. Simsbury has a hazardous waste collection day, usually from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Henry James School. Number 3, do not flush pills, liquid or powder medication or drugs down the toilet. For recommendations on proper disposal of all types of medical waste. Number 4, avoid using a garbage disposal. Keep solid waste solid. Make a compost pile from vegetable scraps. Run the dishwasher clothes washer only when you have a full load. This conserves electricity and water. Use the minimum amount of detergent and bleach when you are washing clothes or dishes. Use only phosphate-free soaps and detergents. Minimize the use of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers. Do not dispose of these chemicals, motor oil, or other automotive fluids into the sanitary sewer or storm sewer systems. Both end at the river.